Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have an exciting announcement of the winner that was chosen to receive a free reading this week, so I will get to that in just a second. We will be doing an oracle card and crystal card reading for Sunday, July 8th already through Saturday, July 14th, which puts us in like mid-July, which is just bizarre to me. But time is flying. So I will get to that also in a second. And then I have a new deck I'm excited about and a new spread on Etsy that I'm excited about. So all kinds of new things this week. And I wonder if the cards will reflect that. So I am, as we speak, I have put everyone's names into a random picker, a random online name chooser that I'm familiar with. So as people commented, I put their names into this random picker, and I have used that to choose the person who's going to win the reading. So let me just hit the go button. Tamara Bowden is the winner. So congratulations, Tamara. You can either go to my website, which I don't think I've ever said before, but it's just my name. It's www.stephaniesingle.com, and all of my contact links are on there, as well as more information about my readings. But I actually house all my readings on Etsy. So there's an Etsy link on there, there's my email link on there, or you can just go straight to Etsy, pick any of the 1 or 3 card readings that you would like. Or wait till the end of this video. I may be announcing something about a 2-card video or a 2-card spread that might be one you're interested in. So if you want that one, that's fine. But any of the 1 or 3 or 2-card, I think this will be the only 2-card I have, but any of those readings that you would like to choose are fine. If you want to go straight to Etsy and just send me a convo, that's totally fine. Or if you prefer to do it by email, that's fine. And just include your name and any notes you would like me to know about. And I will get your reading done as soon as I can. So congratulations, Tamara, and thank you everyone for entering. This was fun. And I will try to do another one soon. So, on to this week's reading. And again, as I said, this is going to be July 8th through the 14th. And let's start with the crystal card. And I'm going to go back to basics and use crystal deck number 1. These are available at healingcrystals.com, and if you've heard me talk about these cards before, there are 6 decks, and they get progressively more rare as far as the crystals contained in those decks. So crystal card deck 1 is going to be the deck that most people are more likely to have the crystals that are contained in this deck. So amethyst, clear quartz, rose quartz, the more basic crystals. So, but even if you don't, if it's a crystal you don't have, you can work with it through the energy of this reading or just through a photo online. So let's see what comes up for the energy of this week. And it is moss agate, which is, I always love this. This is, every week I do this, don't I? Ooh, interesting. And I always still enjoy the synchronicities and notice them. So I was just saying how there's a lot of new things. We have a new winner, I have a new deck, there's a new spread, and moss agate is the stone of new beginnings. It's called a birth crystal or a birthing crystal, so it's a stone of rebirth, of new birth, of new beginnings. So its 3 keywords are new beginnings, nurturing, and growth. And it resonates most strongly with the heart chakra, but also the low heart chakra, and then also sometimes the throat chakra. Even though it's a green crystal, it helps you speak from a place of growth, of love, of fostering, building others up instead of being adversarial. So works for both chakras, but mainly the heart chakra. And the mantra you can use this week is, I live in an abundant world, because that's what rebirth is about, is building new things. So it's about new things coming to you easily. Interesting so far. And then on to the new deck that I just got, and it is called Work Your Light. It's a Rebecca Campbell deck. This is the first, I think this may be the only deck she has. I think she's written a couple books. But I just really was drawn to this deck, and I haven't worked with it much. I've worked with it just a little bit, so I will be reading from the guidebook in all likelihood. just because it's an oracle deck, but it is set up kind of like a tarot deck in that it has different suits. So there's 5 different suits, and different cards mean different things within the suits. So I will read from the guidebook for this one. And so I did mention there's a 2-card spread for this deck that I am getting ready to add to my Etsy store that I was just really drawn to. It's called the Soul Callings spread, and it is just 2 cards. And it says it will provide clear guidance on what your soul is calling you toward. So the first card represents what's falling away at this time, and the second card represents the energy that's rising or coming into your life. So I just thought that was a neat kind of spread, and I don't have another one similar to that. So I will add that to my Etsy, and I will put a link below this video if that's something you're interested in. And again, this is for the energy of July 8th through the 14th. And it is Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. And the artwork on these cards is just amazing. So Sisterhood of the Rose, and sisterhood itself has a sort of a birth energy, a female energy, a divine feminine energy, which goes with the birthing energy of the moss agate and the new energy of everything that I'm feeling so far this week. So let's see, Sisterhood of the Rose. So the Sisterhood of the Rose card is in the suit of the action cards. So it is, action cards are cards that give guidance and inspire specific physical action. So that is the suit this is from. And it says the Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and sending light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages, it is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart, and the moss agate's a heart chakra crystal. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature. And the moss agate is a nature card. It's about getting out into nature. So you're being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You're being called to spend more time in nature, as all ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You are being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way. This could be through your own creations or in little things like how you dress to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. So there's an action step for this card, for this suit, and it says surround yourself with beauty and create beauty wherever you go, which I think is a beautiful thing to do this week, and it's always a beautiful thing to focus on. And actually there's another card, this is funny, from the crystal cards. I put them back in the deck when I was done, but one stayed out. When I slid them back into the deck, one stayed out, and it's Rose Quartz, which is, it's actually sort of a companion card to Moss Agate, because there's 2 sort of sections to the heart chakra. So the green is the low heart, and the rose is the high heart. So these are very complementary. That's funny. But Rose Quartz is all about bringing in beauty. Compassion, self-esteem, love. I am filled with loving compassion for myself and others. But it's also very much about bringing beauty into your space. It's such a lovely color. It ranges from, almost clear to a deep, deep rose. And these 2 combined with the artwork on this card are just like all about bringing beauty into your life this week. So, and Sisterhood of the Rose, and Rose Quartz is the card that stayed out. So that's interesting. So this week, just try to find the beauty in things. if you see some flowers at a farmer's market or at the grocery store, something you wouldn't normally pick up but you find really beautiful, pick those up and put them on your dining room table, put them on your desk. One flower, if you see it, out in your yard and you feel like, boy, that's a pretty one, cut it and bring it in. It's all about whatever you're going to find beautiful this week. So, if you have some brighter colors that you haven't worn in a while, get those out and try them on and see how they make you feel. Perhaps they make you feel more beautiful. Maybe a new lip gloss. And beauty applies to men too. Things that you find aesthetically pleasing. Go to an art gallery, go get some flowers. Whatever you find beautiful, go to a vineyard and just take in, the beauty of your surroundings. Go on a walk, go on a hike. Anything you can do to bring beauty into your life this week, and whatever you find beautiful. It's totally subjective and it's totally personal. So whatever you find beautiful, connect with that this week. And I will put some links below, and I will talk to you all again soon.